Hello, hello. This is Johnny Cycles with CyclesGaming.com, bringing you another edition of Keeping Modern Janky. Kind of got a slow start, but we do have two collected companies. I think we're going to mulligan. I think we need something to do in the early turns. Okay, two Lotus Cobras. It's also, again, we have one land though. Whoops. Probably should have looked more carefully. Oops. Oh man. Well, so I'm playing mono green Chocobo deck with Tifa Lockhart, so three cards for Final Fantasy here. Um, Open to draw land, so we can get down. I guess the Lotus Cobra is the most upside. We might just be losing already to this Eldrazi deck. So the experts say don't fetch when you need to draw land. So we're not fetching. Hey, it is another fetch land. Okay, so really kind of wanted. We play a lot of fetch lands, but still we want that for the Lotus Cobra. Alright, well we're just going to get the party started. Forest. Play Tifa. I think that might be the most upside, short of Mossborn Hydra. This at least when we can start putting pressure on our opponent's life total, theoretically. We really want to, another fetch land would be ideal. We can fetch, get the Mossborn Hydra, or play the Lotus Cobra. Play the land, fetch, blah blah blah. Malevolent of Rumble. Yep. We could play that card in this deck. Right now I think that spot's taken with Collected Company or Snakeskin Veil. We don't want too many. We already have Snakeskin Veil and land, please. Whale. That's not a land. But hey, it is something that we can cast this turn that will advance our board state and still leave up Snakeskin Veil should our opponent try to kill it for some unknown reason. Delighted Halfling. So opponent's got the inevitability, right? They're off to a slower start than I've seen this deck play, so that's why I think we are in turn 3 and maybe still in it. We really would like fetch land, because what we want to do is, in order to have a chance, we have to race our opponent. In order to race our opponent, Mossborn Hydra is our best card. So we can find a fetch land, we can Mossborn Hydra and hold up Snakeskin Veil mana. But really, any land would be okay. What are they up to? Kozilek's Return. This does not, it goes 2 damage to each creature. What do we want to save? Do we want to save the Delighted Halfling, or do we want to save the Tifa? I think we have to save the Halfling, unfortunately. Because we need to do something with we need the mana. So the Tifa is great, because it could, theoretically if you drew a fetch land, it would be go to 4 then 8, attack for 8, but there's no guarantee. We've already seen 2 of our 8 fetch lands. Man, we were just struggling over here to assemble any. I mean, we were playing 21 lands. And that's not a lot. Opponent came prepared, though, with the main deck Kozilek's Return. They also have not, there we go, about to say, they're not hitting as much land as I would have expected, or ramping as fast as I would have expected, which makes me wonder, either this is a lower to the ground Eldrazi, or are they just playing it slow to bait out more of our creatures. Okay, yeah. Get 2 of them things. So now we are sort of, they're continuing to cast things. I'm about to say this is going to be bad for us because now we can't attack through that without growing our team, and that just gives our opponent so much time. There's the Mossborn Hydra. Man, we cannot find a land to save our life. I mean, this... Yeah, just... I think they're going to end up casting that. I mean, that I just don't think I think we're just too far behind. Even at 2 cards, they can always get back to Kozilek's Return. I think we're probably going to die this turn. They can probably get enough mana. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They can't do it yet, I don't think. Unless, no, they can return this, then cast it off of the back of this guy. So in a Myco spawn, sure. Gonna take out one of our forests. Slow us down even more. We're not drawing any lands, as we know. Still hope we find one on top, though. Oh, man. We got all the setup. None of the payoffs. Good thing we kept our eye on this delighted halfling. Otherwise, we'd be in big trouble. Opponent kind of just playing with us at this point. They're not too worried. If we could just find a fetch land, things might be better. We could play the hardened scales, play the fetch land, grow this thing into a... can't even do the math. 4, 8 maybe? But yeah, this at this point, they're going to get that back. I think they're going to get that to their hand. Cast it. Board wipe us. Go get some stuff. Yeah. Alright, so what can we bring in against our opponent? Forces of Vigor, I guess, are the best thing we can bring in against them. And even that doesn't really do it. We have the 4 Field of Ruins we never saw. Not even sure how good Force of Vigor is against them, to be honest, given that. They're not playing that many. Alright, take out a Snakeskin Veil or 2. Alright, yeah, I mean, we don't have any sideboard hate land destruction for the Eldrazi decks. Double hardened scales. Multiple ways of dealing with artifacts. Land destruction. Alright, this is definitely keepable. Multiple ways of... So we do play 2 Besieger's 4 Field of Ruins for this matchup in the main, so I mean... I don't know what else you want us to do, deck. We have so much by way of main, well, 6 cards main deck hate. Like we should be, whatever. I mulliganed. I thought we had did not look at my hand very well. I was so distracted by all the hotness that I didn't realize we only had 1 land. So we're not going to bother. We're just going to play 2 hardened scales, I think. And attack. Boom. Get in there, halfling. So now we can force a Vigor something if we want. Without having to exile anything. We have the manas. No, and we really... a Hydra would be our best draw. Immediately Bajuka Bog. Good. We can immediately get a big Hydra. And then have the Field of Ruin to... grow it even more. Hydra. Drawing all the support cards and none of the... so if we put a +1 and then doubles goes to 4, 5. Yeah, I don't think that's a winning strategy. I hate to just throw out my Field of Ruin because then they know about it, but... we got it. Well, so Snakeskin Veil's in a Man, yeah, we're getting our support cards, but none of our payoffs. Last game we got all of our payoffs and no lands. So sometimes you just get unlucky, especially with the decks like that I like to play, where you you're mid range, don't have a lot of card draw, a lot of manipulation. Opponent. This time they get rid of a Devourer of Destiny. I don't think we want to blow it up yet because we want to pay. Oh my gosh, so many lands. We want a payoff card for it, and we're just not getting that payoff card, so now we'll blow it up. The slowest. I don't even want to. I don't even want to play a land. Like, I guess we can play this Beseju, but then it also destroys things. So converted catacombs. Take out that one. I think we just wait. I don't think we play a land. We got to draw into some action eventually, right? 21 lands. We've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Opponent. Looking like they want to cast Kozilek's Return, but don't have the mana. Another basic forest. That's good, because then maybe they don't have any more basic forests. Utopia Sprawl. Sure. That's fine. I just don't. These are not. Okay. I don't know. I don't think there's really much for us to do. We really just need some kind of. We really just need some kind of payoff card. And so far we are not getting it. I mean, this is crazy. I've never seen, like, well, it happens. But it's, I mean, the kind of just double Force of Vigors. Can't even attack. Opponent's going to probably have something big and nasty now. Yeah, this is just variance right now. We brought in 2 Forces of Vigor, I think. We found both of them. I'm not finding any action, drawing lands and then sideboard cards, which in some cases is really good, but so in Mycospawn. Yeah, I don't even think it matters, does it? I mean, we'll float it. Just because we can. Might as well go ahead and put some counters on that bad boy. 4/5 holds down the fort at least. Should they want to attack? No, they won't because we have a 4/5. Collected Company. Alright, I mean, that's one of our best draws. We'll probably see 2 of the 1/0/1 birds. How is it a 0/1 anyway? I didn't read that card very carefully. I still am going to play it in this deck, but I thought it for sure was a 1/1. Not even a 1/1. Paltry old 0/1. So the opponent has a bunch of things. So that goes to a 4/5 if they sacrifice. I think they're going to Kozilek's Return here. Yeah, this has got to be because they can flash in Eldrazi spawn or the Kozilek's command, make a bunch of spawns and sack them and kill our high halfling, and that's okay. Our plan this whole time is to collect company in response to whatever they do. Let's let our opponent do their thing. Alright, I mean, this is what we have. Is there a world that we can get through enough damage? I don't know. They have 2 cards. We're drawing another collected company. God, we're wanting the lands. Man, we found another land, a fetch land, drawing and finding a fetch land. That's what we really want to see. Man, that might make this Hydra lethal. Because we go... Yeah, I think a fetch land in the Hydra is probably lethal at this point. Come on deck. Find us a fetch land on the top. One time. One time, deck. Yes, it's a fetch land. I mean, this is lethal right here. Turn 7, a 78/78 Trampling Hydra. Coming for your face. Yes, the dream. Cobbled it together. I mean, just struggled and struggled, but got there. Finally. What an awe. And they scoop it up. I mean, that's what happens when you play the jank against the tier decks. They either don't want to test against it anymore because they're never going to run into this deck in league play, or they just get salty that they lose to a 78/78 Trampling Hydra. Oh, it's a thing of beauty. Alright, for CyclesGaming.com, this is Johnny Cycles. Catch y'all on the next one. Oh, by the way, they knew I was playtesting too. I said it in my intro.